Alright, it is 34 minutes past the hour of 2. Welcome back to your favorite talk show with your favorite ladies called The Dish, and it's time for the Hot Topics segment. Like I said earlier already, today's topic, very interesting because I know a lot of people have so much to say. So this is the topic. Do you have any major regrets about helping out someone who turned out to be not what they seemed? In your case, what exactly happened? You know, were they lying to you? How did you find out that they were lying to you? When that happened, what did you do about it? Was it a monetary issue? If you had the chance to do this over again, would you do it over again, or it's a no-no for you? So please let the floodgates of the answers come in. You can go on Twitter at LagosTalks913, hashtag The Dish, or call 0809 191 3913, 0809 222 0913, 0809 234 5913. That's our WhatsApp number, so I'll go over it again. 0809 234 5913. Landlines 01 236 7913, 0128 02913. So, ladies in the studio, Faith History, Ugoma, and Kelly, let's get into this conversation. What are your thoughts about this? And please give us your own personal experience.
Well, my personal experience was monetary.
What happened?
A business colleague, I would say, acquaintance, not even a colleague, an acquaintance, called me from a far place. In fact, she was in South Africa. She was based in South Africa. She was just an acquaintance. Like, I didn't even know her that well. We had just met a couple of times. We were going to do some business together. It just never panned out. So she calls me up in a panic. Oh, sis, I've just been going through so much business-wise. I just need this loan, and, I'll definitely pay it back by the end of the month. And I said, okay, no problem, but that was weird. I haven't seen you in 3 years. Where have you been? What's going on? Like, where is this coming from? Those are the questions in my mind.
Yeah.
But then I just thought, okay. And I said that to her. I said, I haven't seen you in 3 years. Where have you been? What's going on? How come you're just calling me out of the blue, for this amount of money? And it was a small amount of money, to be quite honest, smallish. But then I was just like, it's just so random. Anyway, I did not listen to my gut, and I just loaned her the money, because in the back of my mind, I was just thinking, what if? What if this thing is the thing that's going to keep her from just falling over?
Yes.
What if this is the time that she really truly has called everybody she knows, and I'm literally the last person that is on her list? Like, what if? What if this was me? Would I want to be able to call somebody that I haven't talked to in 10 years and say, please borrow me $1 million? Because me, I won't ask for small money. Like, I have to say, like, what if? So I just said, you know what? All right, let me just be, what do they say? Use your Christian mind.
Exactly.
Your church mind, sorry. And then so I loaned her the money. Okay, I don't have rants, Okay, yeah, I have a friend, you can put it in her account, she's Nigerian, and she give it to me, blah, blah, blah. Okay, no problem, I put it in a friend's account. End of month comes. Hello, sis. Hey, me too, sis. Here's my money. She say, oh, she's not picking. Hey, again. We're calling again. Sis. Now I'm leaving voice notes. What's up? When you start leaving voice notes, it's a problem. I'm leaving voice notes. I'm getting more and more threatening. I'm going to come get you. I'm going to come do this and
no
do that.
Way.
I'm telling you, I became gangster. It's like, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get some people beat you up. I'm going to get some... I said, well, after I got tired of doing that one, I started speaking in Nigerian English. And listen, if I finish you here, okay, after I did that one, then I went back to South African English. When so when I got tired, I said, you know what, I'm tired. Take the money. Take the money, but you will never be able to call me ever again. The door of my life is closed to you forever. And she did not still respond. All I was getting was crickets. Crickets.
But so, did you know anybody that could have reached out to her on your behalf?
No. And that to me actually was there was the first mistake. was I didn't actually live in the country.
How close were you to her?
We weren't close.
At
This
all?
was an acquaintance. It's like you meet somebody today, Ify, and they come on your show. Or they're supposed to come on your show.
Okay.
And you guys are talking, maybe
Yeah.
they can't come for one reason or the other. And then 3 years later, they're like, Ify, I know I'm supposed to come on your show, but let's not talk about that right now. Can you loan me some money?
That's so weird.
Isn't it random? Oh, and by the way, they've moved to Ghana and they're calling from Ghana. Like, it was so random. It's so weird. It was such a little amount of money. I'm like, if this is a hustle, this is a bad hustle, man. You're closing the doors on something that could
Exactly.
even be bigger.
It won't last
so I
long.
didn't think it would be something that she would do, that she would put herself in that position. And I know that, this thing closes people off from loaning money or helping other people because you now feel like, I'll never help anybody again.
Exactly.
But I was just like, no, Faith. You can't let that block you from helping other people or being there for your friends or people that you actually believe in just because this person used you. Because she just used me. I figured maybe that day she just called like 10 people and everybody gave her money and then she went on a trip or whatever it is she was.
But I mean, you're gonna have a very stinking reputation.
Absolutely.
Because I know it's not like you're hiding
But
saying
what if
this is
something
someone
happened
else.
to her?
What if?
Because why I asked you if you knew anybody who knew her? Because I wanted to ask, like, did you ask other people, like, where is this person? Are they alive? Are they well?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, that's a good question. And actually, there was a point where she reached out, but she didn't reach out. It was someone else that called me and said, oh, she's in a hospital. Like, she's in a hospital bed. Like, she's been in a hospital bed. And I was just like, okay, if she's in a hospital bed. At that point, I've already insulted her, given her all my versions of insults in different languages and accents. So I was like, well, there's nothing else I can do at this point. I just have to let the money go.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if that also is a story. You know what I mean? Like, maybe she's just a scammer. I don't know. How am I supposed to know? Till today, she has not come back.
Wow. All right, before we get back
And I know
to the
y'all have
studio,
some big stories.
Yeah, before we get back to the studio, if you're listening right now and you'd like to share your stories with us, please feel free to join the conversation. You can go on Twitter at Lagos Talks 913 #TheDish or call 0809-191-3913 0809-234-5913 01-236-7913. Lagos Talks, good afternoon.
Hello.
Hi. Hello. All right, please don't forget to turn off your radio if you're going to give us a call so we can have a clean and clear conversation. This is from Zik Radio saying Faith History. I am tired of you. From gangster to Nigerian English to South African English.
All of
Wait,
it.
now. And he said I started hitting the table and laughing like a psycho. Let's go. Let's take this one. All right, we lost that one. Don't forget, you can also send us messages on WhatsApp 0809-234-5913. Kelly, let's hear from you. What's your experience?
I have none. 'Cause I don't help people because I don't like people.
She ran away from you.
Wicked girl.
I can't really remember. I'm sure there have been instances, but I've blocked most of them out of my mind. But the only one that literally just came to me now, because honestly, since we spoke about this topic, I've been thinking, who have I helped that has done me wrong? Because everybody that, I've been there for has, basically kind of like been there for me. It's just friendships that have fallen apart. But the one that I remember recently happened 2 years ago, Christmas. I think I spoke about it in the studio that day. So you know how sometimes some people put some sob stories on Twitter, like I'm trying to pay my fees or I'm just hungry, there's no food in my house. So it was Christmas and somebody tweeted that, that this Christmas is just going to be a sad one for them, no money to even cook rice. And I had a little something and I was like, okay, you know what, let me try and be nice. I never actually even answered any of these Twitter people. I believe all of them are scammers. But someone just said, it's Christmas, just spread some love and share. So I sent small money. I think it was even 5K, because a lot of people were sending money. So I said, let me just send to this person just to brighten their day. I sent him a DM, asked for account details, I sent them the money and all of that. Then in the span of 2-3 hours, people were calling out this account and proving that the account was a scam. And I was
Goodness.
wait, what?
Right?
What? And then I said, this is why I don't help people on Twitter. And I stopped it. And since then, never again.
That's actually
Never again.
All right, let's take more calls. Lagos Talks, good afternoon. What's your name?
My name is Collins from Ikwe.
Hi, Collins.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Let's hear you. What's your story?
My own experience is that you know that you have a money that you cannot let go. Don't try borrowing because it will make you lose some friends. It's maybe an important friend that may help you one time or the other. If you give money, they won't bring back. They won't bring back. There was a friend of mine that happened last year. He called me on phone and said he needs some money. I asked, how much is it? He told me and I can afford it. Then I have to call him and give him the money. And he said he will bring back as a borrow. He discussed it as a borrow. So after a while, the date that he gave me didn't show up. Then I called him. Then he responded and gave me another date. I said, okay. The next time he called me, he told me that he's going to bring what he has. Okay. He now brings a quarter of the money. And he sent to me. I didn't reject it, I collected it. Up till now, even on Facebook, he don't respond to me. In fact, that money that he borrowed from me, it has cut the relationship between me and him. So, it's not a very good experience at all for you to borrow a friend, close friend, money. It will make you people will separate. So that's my experience. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for sharing that with us, Lagos folks. Okay, we lost that one. Goma, would you like to tell us your story?
So my story was in uni. So there was a time two of my friends and I, we decided to start a project in uni. And so we were supposed to raise some funds. So let's say group A, girl B, girl C. So the girl A was in charge of the funds, and we would usually come together on Sunday to talk about, how we intended to execute the idea, the project, and how much we needed to raise, and just to organize the idea and the project. So we'd meet up on Sundays talking about everything. So there was a time when, because girl B was in charge of, calling us, sending us messages, as well as, telling us the venue where we're going to, hold the meeting. So girl B, called me one time like that. She called me and she was like, oh, so I was going to meet up at so time, at so where, and things like that. And then she tried calling, girl A, who is in charge of the money, and she wasn't picking up. But the thing is, I didn't take it as anything. I just thought that it's one of those things, because at the end of the day, we're students. We were in different, departments and stuff like that. So I didn't take it personally. So, but it kept on happening. She wouldn't show up. And remember that we've been able to, send some amount of money into her account. So she wasn't showing up. So there was a time that I called her just to find out if she was going to meet up on Sunday for the meeting. So she was like, oh yeah, that she's going to come, that she has been so busy with, coursework, this, that she's so sorry, but she's going to come. And I was like, okay, no problem. So we're expecting her. That Sunday came. She didn't show up, but she sent a message. So whilst we're having the meeting, we were talking to her on the phone. So we're like talking back and forth, and we had already, chosen a date when we're going to start executing those ideas, and, and so much more. So before we knew it now, this babe was not sending messages, she was not calling, she was not doing anything. It was almost as if it was just me and the girl B that was in charge of everything. So this girl would not show up at all. It was so bad that even my friend, me and girl B, we had to trace her. We had to literally go to one of her lectures, because she was in a different department. I was in social science. So I would wear my hoodie. We wore our hoodies now because we're not supposed to be in that lecture now. So we would go and the lecture and the hall was big. So thankfully the hall was very big. So we went there and just thank God, because where I sat, I don't know what I was doing, but because it's a very big hall and a lot of people. So I turned back and I just spotted the babe. So I was like, okay, Thank God.
Did she
Fantastic.
see
Thank
you?
God. She didn't see me now. She was busy
And you
concentrating.
had your hood on.
And I had my hood on. And you know, I wear glasses, so I was like,
hey,
so that's how, you know, when the lecture was done, you know, everyone is rushing out of the hall. So I had to trace, I had to make sure that I knew where she was going, otherwise I would lose her. So we went out. So thankfully she was having a conversation with one of her friends on the corridor. So I was like, okay, she's just chilling there. So I had to call. Why are you laughing?
I'm laughing at this story.
Okay. So she had to call. So I had to call the other girl that, oh, I've spotted her. She's here. So meet me up. That kind of stuff. So that girl met me up. We started walking towards. I remember that the girl A is talking to another friend of hers. So me and the other girl, we were now walking towards where she was, you know, having the conversation. So she spotted us. And I cannot forget her facial expression. She was like, you know how she was so happy talking to her friend. When she saw us, she was just so angry, like, oh my goodness, you know, they've caught me and that kind of stuff.
Want to move me?
They didn't cut me.
So we walked towards her, and the girl that she was talking to had to leave now because it was a serious situation. So, you know, the girl B, she's wary. Like, she's that kind of person that she does not care. She would act out, you know, in public. So the girl was like, what's up? We haven't seen you for like how many meetings? Like 5 meetings. What's up? Like, what's going on? And the girl was like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry that we're having financial, you know, issue. When she said that financial issue, I was like, Jesus Christ, this girl has stolen the money. Like, that was what was playing in my mind.
Man.
So the girl was now like that she's been having financial issues as well as, you know, lectures, you know, she's preparing for exams, but we all were preparing for exams as well, so I don't see why yours is different. So the girl was now saying that that she's sorry, but she's going to be showing up. But then we told her that, you know, we don't need you to show up. Just give us the money so we can start doing, because it seems like you're not interested. So me and the girl B can do what we need to do and stuff like that. She was like, about the money.
Story.
So that's how.
It was in pounds, right?
It was. It was in pounds. It was in pounds. So
I'm telling you.
when the girl now said about the money, that girl B now started hitting me. It's like, hey, I knew it. I was like, just calm down. And then she was like, she needed some money to, you know, to offset some of the things, like some one to share. I was like, upset what? Like, you need to be specific. She was like, is it accommodation? And I was like, and at the time when she said that, the girl B was like, it's a lie. You use the money to buy Brazilian hair. Do you know how I know? And I was like, how did you know? She was like, that one of their mutual friends were, you know, they were talking one time, and then she's like, oh, that she's selling hair, but it's on sales, and she's been able to get people to buy. And then she now mentioned girl A bought from her. And then I was like, and then I asked her, I was like, so did you use the money to buy Brazilian hair or buy hair, or was it something that you had to offset, you know, your accommodation, you know, fees? And she was like, no, that it was her accommodation, blah 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 blah. But I mean, when you see her, you know, countenance, you realize that she was lying. So I was like, man, that is so wrong.
Steal my
pounds. And then I told her that, but at least, because girl A and girl A, we're friends, but she's not friend with girl B.
Okay.
So she's my friend, and I told her that you would have told me that this is what you were, you know.
Oh, so the girl is actually your friend?
Yeah, she's my friend. I know her.
Oh.
So because I brought her into the mix.
Oh.
Yeah, because girl B were in the same department, social science, while she was in business.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
So that's how I now told her. I was like, oh, you would have told me that this is what you were struggling with, and I would have like at least helped or maybe asked someone. And then she was like, she didn't want to bother. I was like, but you stole our money, and that is wrong. Like, you can't have any reason as to why, you know, it was okay. There's no justifiable reason as to why that it was okay. You would have told me. This girl was not apologetic at all. She wasn't. And me remembering it, I feel so angry because at the time when it happened, I was very lenient. I was like, oh, the deed has been done. What can I say? Let's just go. But the girl B was so angry. You know, she was so upset. And, the gist was so lenient. And, you know, it was really bad. But what can I say?
Wow. So would you, if you were given the chance to do this over again, would you?
I would not.
Okay.
I would not.
Mr. Imad, your contributor is saying, Ugoma. Please, where can I buy this? Your movie, The
I'm
Legend of.
telling you.
The name of the movie is The Legend of Girl B.
I'm telling you. I love it. I love it so much.
This is from Joseph AJK saying this Ugoma story needs to be acted into a movie. Before.
I'm telling you,
But before-
Nollywood, baby.
But before the Mama Dexterity, you can do a quick directorial job with Kelly Ugoma and Ify, who will act the girl that took the money.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Do you guys want that today?
Because I've experienced it.
Okay, so you took the money.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're girl C.
Girl A.
Girl A. Okay,
Yeah.
so girl A, and then who's gonna be Ugoma? I
I'm
want to
girl
be
B.
Ugoma. I want to be
I'm
Ugoma.
girl B.
Okay, you're
I'm
girl
ready to
B. You're
fight.
gangster.
Me, I'm the camera person. Let me record you.
Oh, Ify. All right, Ify. Okay, so you be
I'll
be
be
Ugoma.
cut.
You
Sorry.
be Ugoma. I'm going to
Action.
direct. Where's my?
If he's the person
where's
with
my
the camera
king?
phone who's shouting world star, fight. You're the bystander.
I can't be
who is
Ugoma because I need to
recording it
direct.
and leading us on to fight.
I have my king. I need to direct,
okay.
but we gotta take some calls, so we can't
Yeah.
be mean about this.
I know.
Otherwise, maybe we'll save the acting for
should.
another time. Okay.
Yeah, we should.
All right.
Alright guys, keep your calls going through as well as your tweets at Lagos Talks 913. Alright, 0809 191 3913. 0809 234 5913. Lagos Talks, good afternoon. What's your name, please?
Good afternoon.
Hi.
It's Bella.
Bella.
Yeah.
Alright,
Calling
Bella.
from Accra.
Welcome. Glad to have you here. Let's hear your story, please.
Okay. This happened last month.
Last night.
Last month.
Last month. Okay.
Okay.
I was like, how quickly did that happen? Okay. Last month. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, he's my boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend.
Ooh.
He called me and he was like, he's broke and he doesn't have money, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay, no problem. I'm a model. So I got a job. They paid me 500 Ghana cedi. So that same night, I went to his place and I was like, okay, you take 200 cedis.
Oh.
And I'll keep 300 cedis to myself. so
Such
you
a
can
lovely
use for the next
girl.
time.
Very
Oh,
sweet.
very sweet.
So, getting there, he was like, no, can I give him 400 cedis? Give 100 to myself.
Greedy.
That he needs this urgently. I was like, okay, no problem.
You're so
So I gave him the 400
Oh,
and I kept 100 to myself.
that slapped you. You're my child.
Funny enough, he didn't use the money to buy clothes for anything.
I can just
He
imagine
used
telling
the
you
money
to tell me.
to pay for a frame picture for his ex-girlfriend.
No.
Seriously, how did I know this? The
He paid
person
for
who
what?
drew the
Ex-girlfriend.
portrait, he used the money
A
to
frame
pay-
picture.
Yeah, for his ex-girlfriend.
Meanwhile, do you have any pictures of yours that is
Okay,
framed?
no. On my baby book pasta, he didn't even give me a baby gift. That was the annoying part.
I'm taking my ring off. I'm taking my ring off. I'm going to fight
Who is man?
with his
How did I do
imaginary
that?
shadow
The
right
person
now.
who drew it posted the picture, and I was like, who asked you? And he gave me the person's name. And I was like, how long? He said for 2 weeks now that the picture hasn't ready, but he hasn't come to pick it up.
Because
Okay,
he
can you let
don't
me
have
know when
money.
he's coming to pick the picture up? He said
Hey.
yes.
Okay.
Yes. All right.
So
Fantastic.
the next day, I gave him the money on a Friday evening. On Saturday, he went to pay. The guy let me know that, okay, he has come for the picture. I was like, oh, so
Gege.
it's even the money I went to work for, like, I suffered by sweat.
Suffered for that
You're
work.
using to pay for your ex-girlfriend. I didn't let him know this today. I haven't told him I knew about what was going on and every other thing. I just had to break up the relationship because it's like, what
did well.
him.
So at the time, you guys were dating.
Yeah, we're dating.
They were dating, and then he used her money to go
F1
frame a
tree.
picture. All your hard work for his other girlfriend or ex-girlfriend,
Seriously.
probably his current girlfriend at the same time. He had both of y'all.
I'm just
man.
Better if it was a
and he was
friend.
lying about it.
I'm sure they were still dating and you won't
I'm
just give
telling
a frame
you.
picture to your ex.
It would
Wow.
have been
Sneaky,
slightly
slimy.
better if it was a friend, not an ex-girl.
So how did you break up with him?
Actually, because of that girl, we've been having issues because of that girl. So I told him that I wouldn't want to do this anymore because it seems like just using me because of I don't even know what to say. I won't say money. I don't know what to say, but I really don't know. I just told him I couldn't just do it anymore. But I didn't let him know. I knew he used the money.
Wow.
Why didn't you let him know?
So
Why
wait,
didn't you
our
let
money
him
has
know?
gone like that.
Yeah,
I really
our
love
money
that.
because yeah.
Nah,
I mean,
bro,
it's
what we
touched
can't
our
do-
hearts.
We should have gone to his house and taken
Yeah,
something of that value
but
and
why
told
do you
him, hey,
think? Yeah,
You
but
need,
hey,
Kel, stop watching Love and Hip Hop.
okay, sweetie.
No,
But why
You need to see how Kel's head is
I
right
have
now.
a question for you. I have a question for you.
Because-
What's your name? What's your
Okay.
name? What's your name?
My name is Bella.
Bella. Such a sweet girl. Okay, see, Bella, why didn't you tell him that you knew that he had used your money to do a picture of his other girl?
I don't know why. I was just so heartbroken.
Oh.
Even now, I just feel like I want to strangle him. I just feel like I should do something with him.
Yeah, because I feel like you don't have any closure. You know, that's why you still feel like you want to strangle him.
Isn't that a myth?
No, closure is important, guys. I'll
It
tell
is.
you why. You're gonna carry closure is important. Whether you're just leaving him a voice note or whatever to say, hey, listen, I know what you did last night or last month or
Summer.
whatever, this summer or whatever. I know what you did. You used my money. Well, guess what? Guess what? I've got my own money and I framed my own picture and I'm still working and I'm still all right and I'm gonna find somebody else better than you. And then
yes.
you will be the best
that's
that I
all
never
well and good,
had.
but we need to
All
go
right,
and collect
guys.
our money.
Kel,
Well,
all right.
Come back to school. I'm sure going to do that.
Yeah,
Oh.
just
Yeah.
What school
to
are
get
you
your
in?
One way or another, we
dignity.
need to get
What
our
school
money.
are you in?
Blue Crest College, Ghana.
Oh,
Okay,
Ghana,
just
okay.
to get your dignity back, you know, your own sense of
Sure.
self, your sense of self-worth,
Right
you know.
now, I had myself away from his friends, away from him. I just keep myself away.
I
All
like
right,
that. I
good,
like that.
good,
That's good
good.
for you, anyways. Because
All right.
I mean,
Well,
you
thank
need
you
to-
for
you need to
sharing with
protect
us.
your heart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Thank you so much for that one. This one is coming from Ayola saying, hi guys, good job today. Cracking me up. Just threw up from too much laughter. Please take it
Please
easy.
don't throw up. Oh.
And he said, I lent a close friend 50,000 naira for tuition. But when this person won a lottery of 2 million, he just traveled out. Till date, no show. That's just so terrible. All right. This one is from Lord Leno saying, so I had this friend back in the day in uni. We were so close. He's my real G. When I was serving in Bayelsa, I had issues with my license registration. Since I was not around, I called him up to help me. I sent the money to him. He didn't do anything. I finished my NYSC. I came back and I went to my school to do it. Till today, 2 years now, he has not paid me. As a matter of fact, late last year, he called me to help him out with money. I did not mind that he was owing me. I just let it go. Today we are still close. Oh, that's sweet of you.
That is sweet.
This is
Sweet.
this is
Really
coming from
sweet,
you didn't
sweet.
drop your name, and this is all from WhatsApp, by the way. Saying some people are wickedness, ladies.
You're not wicked.
I still give
Some people are wickedness.
Not wicked. Though.
wickedness.
They're wickedness personified.
Exactly.
I still
Right?
give, but give what I can let go of. So that if it happens the other way around, I will not feel so bad. All right, the phone lines are blowing up. Lagos Talks, good afternoon. What's your name?
Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. What's your name, please?
This is Malik speaking.
Malik, welcome. Quickly join
Thank
the
you.
conversation, please.
Yeah, good afternoon, ladies.
Good
Once
afternoon.
again, who go mad the CIA.
I'm telling
Gang,
you.
gang.
Gang,
Don't try this,
gang.
girl.
Don't try
I'm telling
me.
you.
Yes, they are supposed to pay you now, or what you call CCP.
Don't try me.
Anyway, first, before I say anything to what happened to me, to the girl I called before, there is no excuse for the one you love. It could happen to anybody when we're in love. You let go so many things. It's painful sometimes.
Yeah.
But for mine, a friend of mine gave me a call, a very good friend of mine. I know his wife, said it's down, that I need to pay house rent, and I said how much. He told me I cannot afford to do this. I could do half of it. And he promised to give me back December 24th. Just December about to. You know, one thing about
Before
me,
Christmas.
yeah, one thing about me, I could help
Christmas.
anybody. People that knows me, I know my boss to tell you. Anybody. Once my mind said, do it, I'll do it.
Yes.
Yeah, I take risks. I did that for him. Then after I got dropped that December, I put a call to him. I said, guy, I don't get phone. I won't buy a new phone. How far? The next thing, the phone started telling me stories. Oh. And I said, no problem. He said, January. Since day till now, it has not come. But I'm not surprised. Then the other one that happened was a boy of mine in Cross River.
Yes,
He told me,
stories.
he said he could not pay his school fees. And how much was it? Just 74K, State University. I paid the money for him. I said, if you get from your dad, give it to my mom. Next I went to his house, I was telling him that my son was rented 85,000 for school fees. I said, what just say, sir? He said, my son just came here, he was crying, sir. I said, Daddy, hold on, though. I was so angry. Called the son, put the phone on speaker. I was like, how far? You know? He said, just finished paying school fees, thank you, boss, for the money. I said, eh? You know that? And he gave the money to a girl. But, you know, in life at times, when you choose, like what that man said, when you want to help somebody, do with your miscellaneous, not the one that you need, because they will put you in a fix that you can even want to kill some people. Sometimes it makes some people not to help. But you just have to help. Girls, you be careful. Give people money.
All right, Malik, we have to let you go. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you, with one of my exes. But yeah.
Okay.
It was, yeah.
It was painful, right?
It was very painful. So much so. As when we were breaking up, I was looking for things to break in his house before I left.
Just to get him back.
Yeah.
So
But
I'm
Bella,
trying to
you need
imagine
go
you.
get your money,
I'm trying to
though.
imagine you angry and you're like,
Angry.
you know what? Blah blah blah. Throw this at him.
No,
And
when I'm angry, I'm actually quite calm. I'm like, eh.
Yeah.
I was like, look, I don't blame you. Because it's like, clearly, you don't know who I am.
I don't know what I'm missing.
I brought myself to be inside your league so that you can even reach me to date me. Not even as Kel, but as Kelechi or here. So clearly, the thing has entered your head and you don't know who you are dealing with.
You don't know who.
So I was talking to my friend on the phone and I'm like, I'm not sure what to smash. The Xbox, the TV.
Right.
And she's like, I'm like, bro, I need to smash something.
Give me, just tell me which
Bro.
one.
And she's like, no, leave. So when I eventually got to her and I told her the full story, she's like, hey, I thought let you smash something.
For let me smash
So Bella, if you're still listening, this is what you need to do.
She's
When
just
you
so-
get back to Ghana, tell him, hey, what's up? I know I said, let's break up, but let's try and work things out. Let me take you out to dinner. It's on me. By the time you finish eating, tell him you're coming and you leave. Let him pay for the bill.
Don't wait
Wait,
until you finish
But let me
eating,
explain
though.
something to you guys. Let me explain something to you. You know, it's not everyone that is as strong-hearted as you.
Yeah,
In
and
some
Bella
cases.
sounds
And
very
Bella sounds,
soft-hearted.
and it's easy for this guy to be like, babe, I made a mistake. I love you so much, blah blah blah. Before you
Next
know it,
thing,
it's Bella. You
she
won't
has
be calling
released-
us
Let me tell
again.
She has released
Bella.
another
And Bella
1,000.
will not call us
Bella.
again.
She has released another 1,000 to him. Hey, listen, Bella, don't see him.
I
You
used
obviously
to be
still
Bella.
love him.
I used to be that person like, okay, don't worry. God will take care of you for
Kel,
me.
me,
I used to be.
I'm not
until the
going
world
to give her that
showed me.
advice.
Bella,
The
don't let
world showed me.
Bella, don't let us look for you. When you come back on holiday again, you better call us so that we know that you're intact and
Yeah.
you're good.
Bella, when he's in Lagos, let us know.
By the way, is he Ghanaian or is he Nigerian?
Yes.
It's the
I'm sure it's
question.
Nigerian.
Shouldn't really matter. Shouldn't really matter.
No, because if he's, is he going to be in Lagos? How would you know if he's
How
going
should
to be
I
in
know?
Lagos?
My thing is, Bella, you're still. This just happened last month, so you're still kind of raw.
Exactly.
It's still fresh. It's still
yeah.
painful. I can even hear your voice. Don't see him. Don't do nothing. Just send him a voice note, a heartfelt voice note, and just remind him
And then block him
of
after.
all the things that you've done and how evil he has been to you. But you know what? I will let you go and I will forgive you. And just let it go.
And still
because
I
you
rise.
have your focus, you have your faith, and you've got yourself. You can make more money, you will meet someone better, and this time you've closed the door your own way. Not just leaving it open and, oh, I never told him that he did this to me. Tell him what he did. that you
All right,
found
guys,
it
we
out.
do need to wrap up.
Let me
But
feel
just
some
having on
welcome.
what you said, Faith, when you're done with that, make sure you block him. Don't even allow
Yeah.
him respond.
Block and delete.
It's always nice to have the last say in this situation.
Yes.
So block him.
And
Don't
block
even
and
wait for
delete.
him.
Fine. If you put on one Bella to do that, Bella, as your final parting words on your voice note, tell him that, look, I'm going to church on Sunday and I'm taking your name to God. I did that to somebody. Well, I didn't say that, but the person was trying to lie against me. I got on my
Parting
knees in
shots.
front of him. And I
I
said, this
love
thing that
it.
you are saying is against me. God is my witness and God knows my heart.
Hey,
This man begged me for 3 months now.
3 months. All right, guys. This is coming from Sir Lotson saying, "Oh, so Ugoma, are you telling me that you're like Luke Cage now, the hoodie detective, huh? catching the fugitive from school days?" And he said, "I think I might have, I think I might have a job for you." And he said, "I just can't stop laughing please, ladies, let me be the cameraman. And then he gave the Bella's story a title saying Bella the franchise B.
Hey, franchise.
The title of her story. Guys, we need to wrap this up because it's already 9 minutes past the hour of 3. Do I have a story?
Yeah.
Mine is not monetary. It was way back in uni. I love staying by myself. Like, if I just love my room, I love my space. That's one thing I do. And I think at the beginning of uni, my parents were like, you know what, this is the first time you're in Ghana. We don't know anyone in Ghana, so would rather you be with someone, you know, have a roommate just in case. And so when I got to like my second year, my third year, I started staying by myself because I just love my space. And third year, I got a new place, nice. I love the space and all that. And there's this girl that happened to just be in a situation. I probably would not say what the situation was. And so some people from my church were like, you know, just, you know, please could she stay over with you, because at the moment we need her with someone we could trust.
I think I know the situation.
And stuff like that. And I was like, fine. I mean, I loved her like my sister because she was just so adorable. Like, we were friends, everything. So she stayed in my place for like the rest of the
Term.
not even term, the year. Because
Okay.
I feel like it was the beginning of my second year or my third year, the beginning of my third year. So she stayed with me all throughout. And so she was there with me. I mean, at the time I was dating someone, yeah. And so even if we're going anywhere, we'll take her with us and stuff like that. But now, like, that's just me helping out. Even if, I mean, before that time, to me, someone staying with me at that time would have been a bit uncomfortable. But the truth is, at the end of the day, I'm all for helping out people, no matter what it is, and no matter if it's sacrificial to me, I don't mind, okay? And so I enjoyed every bit of her staying with me. And so fast forward to later on, like, me and this guy, we broke up, but we're still in touch and stuff like that. And this girl randomly calls me up, messages me on Snapchat saying, yeah, your ex that you kind of still talk to, well, she didn't have that part. She was like, well, he's sort of asking me to date him.
What?
And she's like, so what do you think? Like, trying to ask me for permission. I was like,
Say what? And what did you say?
I was like, you know what? Think about it. Whatever decision you decide on, you take it. I won't be the one to say to you yes or no.
Yeah.
Whatever it is you think,
You make the decision.
Make
Don't
that
put this
decision.
on me.
don't put this on me. Immediately after that conversation, I deleted her,
And blocked
her, because I'm just like, are you calling me to say to you it's okay? And stuff like that. I was like, yeah, no, goodbye. And that happened. I mean, I was quite sad, because I was like, so what am I supposed to be thinking about you? You know, we're
Right.
going out together, my boyfriend is there. I'm just like, so was this what you were
y'all
thinking in?
so you guys have been
Yeah.
eyeing each other.
It was
Behind.
I was
Okay,
like,
so this year is going to be full of movies.
I'm
people.
telling you.
And all the movies will be from this Lagos talk. So I'm ready for all of you as a director. In fact, Kemi Adetiba ain't got nothing on me. By the time I'm done with all of y'all, with my cane. Because me, I'll be director of cane. I'll be caning you people.
But yeah, I have forgiven her. Like later on, like I think a year later or so, she added me again. No, she messaged me.
All right.
And I was like, oh, hi. Like, and genuinely I had missed her. So I was like, you know what? Because the truth is I don't keep things. Yeah. So, I mean, we're friends again. I mean, we not be talking all the time, but we're friends again. I'm
Right.
forgiving her. And it's all good. At the end of the day, you know,
And
it's fine.
Yeah.
Did they date?
I mean, I saw them hanging out.
Okay, maybe
Yeah.
maybe not. And
I
that
think
was actually
they
decent
dated
of her.
actually. They did date
On a
for a
diff-
bit. So
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, why they
Right,
broke
maybe
up.
it didn't work out.
Yeah.
But that was decent of her to ask. Okay, just FYI. Some people won't even ask. They'll just go for it.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, we will be writing out all these stories, and next week on Who Said What, Did What, also known as Hot Topics, we're gonna be talking about the story of the gangster girls, Goma and her friends. Anyways,
This tweet is from Chukistan. Chukistan is saying, boys like us, they find Bella. Sweet girls. So Chukistan, Bella, if you're interested, this is where the hookup is
But what does
at.
it mean, guys like us? Guys that are looking for free sex?
Hey, hey, whoa.
guys that are looking for
Kelly, yo, that's not how I saw it.
guys that are looking for
I'm just
90%
asking
of
because
the
I'm out here to protect Bella.
guys that are looking for 90% of the income. No, I got you,
Bro.
Yeah.
that
yeah.
are looking for
Bro.
90% of the girl's income.
I don't think that's what Chiquistan meant. Chiqui,
Well,
is that
he
what
needs
you
to
meant?
clarify.
Yeah, are you gonna take care of her, or is she gonna have to take care of you?
Or you saying you're looking for sweet girls like Bella?
So you can take
Okay,
advantage
you are
of them.
This is, and I just really want to read it. He said, I had a friend who lived above his means in uni back then. He requested 10,000 naira from me for suits, and I advised him about borrowing. For
borrowing.
He advised him about borrowing for stuff to wear. Like, why are you borrowing to wear, a suit or things you cannot afford? Well, I gave it to him, and that's how my money entered voicemail from 2011 till now. I've not seen half, but we are still friends. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, so just to round this all up, for me, here's the thing about loaning money. A lot of times, it ruins relationships. So be very careful who you borrow money from. There's a spirit that goes when you borrow money, and the spirit is a spirit of forgetfulness. No, I'm not joking, guys. Notice that when you borrow money from someone, immediately this spirit will overtake your mind. You will forget how much you borrowed. You will forget when you said you were going to return it.
And one of the things,
Tell
one
me
phrase
that
that
you
I
forget.
hate so much is that isn't it just 5,000 naira? It's not just 2,000 naira.
Thank you.
But when you were asking,
Yeah,
me, it was not
just
it was
5,000
important.
interest. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So whatever that is, that spirit follows people around, because I feel like it happened. I've only experienced it myself, where I say, hey, could you loan me this? And then all of a sudden I'm kind of like, yeah, when did I say I was going to return it again? Well, I get misty about it. I forget when I said I was going to return it, how much exactly I borrowed. Like, everything just becomes faded and misty.
so
It's the
blurry.
way that your brain attacks the problem, because you don't want to deal with returning it or whatever. You have the money now, you spent it. Please, let's not have a conversation. If you're not careful, you're going to lose your friends. You're going to lose good relationships because you're borrowing. So if you borrow, make sure that you also write it down. Be like my daddy. Make the person write it. My dad, if you want to borrow money,
He says, sign here.
Sign here. Prick your hand in blood. I want to see blood on my paper. You will tell me how and when you return it. By the time you're finished with the explanation of how you return the money, even
You remember.
your mind will be sharp. Like, yes, I know I will now go and carry 3 tubers of yam and sell it to Mama Wale down the street. I'll get my money, then I'll pay daddy back.
Yeah.
Like, you will have a plan. Otherwise, he's not loaning you the money. So
right,
anyway,
guys.
don't ruin relationships of loaning money or borrowing money. Like Comrade Ackman, I think, said, if it's an amount that you can let go of, then you loan it.
Yeah.
But if you also borrow money, make sure that you do not let the spirit of forgetfulness catch you. And make sure you get things in writing, guys, because then, everybody can just say, hey, remember, this is what we agreed on, this is when it was going to get done, so that you can keep the relationship going. Because remember the law of Okafo. Once you chop, you must always chop.
Oh gosh, very history.
You don't know that law. You think I made it up.
I know the law. You said it's once you chop, you must always chop.
That is it. So if you return the money, you can
God.
borrow again
All right.
from the same source.
All right, guys, it was a very interesting and exciting show.
Excellence from the center of excellence. This is Lagos Talks 91.3.